It seems like it has been forever since I've updated you guys on what's going on with Remember, and a lot has happened. We're working on visual effects now. Other than the explosion, you may be wondering what was with the clips you just saw. Where are the visual effects in those? They're kind of nice shots, but why put those in here? I thought this was supposed to be about visual effects. It said visual effects behind the scenes, but you didn't really see any visual effects. Well, it is. Those shots were all visual effects shots. A lot of what we've done so far is just stuff like that. It's a little cleaning up here and there. What I call them is invisible effects. Effects you don't see. You see this one, we added some snow. Another one, we added some background houses. We took a reflection out of this window. You might not be able to notice there, but there's a car driving by and the reflection is gone. We found that kind of distracting, so we removed that. As we've started to look at the special effects and make lists of what we need to do, we've discovered that there are a lot of special effects in this film. We did not write the script that way. We intentionally didn't write special effects into the script. But as we made the movie, special effects just happened. And a lot of them are these invisible effects I mentioned. But there are also a lot of big effects. Effects you will see and will help make the world. Now, some of you may be remembering our teaser trailer and thinking to yourself, but I thought you started on special effects a long time ago. Well, actually, those aren't the real special effects. Those are just placeholders. I just made those for the trailer. And the real ones will look a lot better. These ones are all kind of prefabricated effects. One of the biggest tasks we have is making the world and the city that Carl and Wendy live in is this kind of dystopian city where things have fallen apart. And one of the main features in this city is the government headquarters for the Child Protection Agency. And it's this great big huge monolith of a building, kind of a fortress of power that lords over all the other surrounding buildings and the citizens that live in this city. And so we're making that in CG, and it's going to sit in the middle of our city. The Child Protection Agency is going to be a mix of real life and computer graphics, where we have a real life plaza and then we're going to put the CG building right in on top of it. Now, Carl and Wendy's house, that's a little bit different. While we had the interior of the set, we didn't have anything for the exterior. So the exterior of that is going to be 100% computer graphic. Carl and Wendy's home is kind of one of many of these kind of off the factory line homes that the government has just freely distributed. It's cold and concrete, something strong that will last a long time, and you can see where it might have been polished at one point and shiny. We have these characters that we call enforcers, and they're basically police military. I wanted to film them on motorcycles, but when we started talking to our motorcyclist friends, they were all excited about it until they realized it's snowy outside, and apparently you can't ride your motorcycle in the snow, and I didn't know that. So we have to make those from scratch, which is actually a really neat opportunity to make these really cool, slick enforcement cycles and enforcement bikes that the enforcers get to ride around on. We've only really just started on visual effects, and I'm sorry for not updating you sooner on what's going on. I highly suspect there'll be another update on visual effects in the near future, because there's lots of stuff to cover. As you can see, lots of neat things going on. Until next time.